Thanks for watching the video, and I'm gonna start with Java. So the topic will be today topic will be classes and object. Very easy way I'll understand so that anyone can understand the concept of object and class very easily. So in order to understand that, first let me open the Eclipse. It's getting open. You can use any IDE whichever you want. For in my machine there is a Intel Eclipse, so I use Eclipse. Now create a project. So I'll click on this create a project, and then I'll select Java, and then next, and then I'll give my project name as a YT family, that is U2 family. Then next button, and I'll say finish. No. So now look, the project has been created. Look, the J sign, it means Java project. Now I'll expand this. You can see already a Java library has been integrated in my project. Now there is a source folder. So guys, always remember, you have to select source folder and then click right button, and there you have to you can see many number of options, but you have to select new, and then in new you have to select package. Remember this package. First you need to create a package. So what package name you want to give? So I want to give my package name as a core Java. Core Java. It will have all the core Java concept. Now we'll right click again. We'll see number of all the options, but we have to go on new, and then we have to now select class. So since we are going to read today objects and classes, so I'll give the name as object and classes. I'll give the name to my class. Now guys, you can see the uh, the class has been created. This is what package, it's a keyword. This is what is my package name. This is what it's a keyword, public class, and then this is what it's my class name. Now first in order to understand class, because we created first class, but in order to understand a class we need to understand first what is object. So we'll take example of we'll try to understand object. We'll explain in very easy way so that you can understand what exactly is an object. So note Java and all language, first understand what exactly is an object. So object is anything which you can hold or which you can feel, that is object. So in real life, if somebody will ask what is object, so you can say something which I can feel, or I can push or hold. So solid, something solid is an object. Okay. So okay, and when it comes to like object, so I can say pen is an object. Okay, and then I can say pencil is an object. Can I say bag is an object? Can I say mobile is an object? Yeah, because all the things we can hold. Pen we can hold, pencil we can hold, bag we can hold, mobile we can hold, laptop we can hold, laptop or PC. Like we can see, it's not like hold only, you can see, right? PC, personal computer, you can see. So these are the these are known as for now these are, just understand, these are known as object. Now object comes with two things. Object comes with two things. What's that two things? First is attribute, and second is behavior. Behavior, so now when we'll talk what is, now let's talk about one by one about them. Now let's take example of pen. Okay, so we'll take pen as an example. We'll say pen is an object. Now tell me the attribute of pen. What is the pen attribute? If you can't understand the English of attribute, just I'll make it even more simpler. It will be property. You know, property. It is also called as property. So what is the property of the pen? Like, so pen is, like, pen can be of different color, pen can be of different size, pen can be of different ink, pen can be of different weight. So there are any number of, property you can count about pen. Okay. Now, what is behavior of the pen? So, behavior is I can write with the pen. What else you can do? You know, I can. So, you can scribble also. So, scribble like like that. But yeah, write is fine. Like, no need to say. You can find many more behavior with the pen, but yeah, for me, like right now, I can think of writing with the pen. Okay. So we saw this all the things in, real life. So what we will derive from it? Can I say that object is an real time entity? This is a Java definition. Object is an real time entity which has its own behavior and attribute. Now, okay, now what is attribute in Java? So when it comes to attribute, attribute means variables, variables in Java. Okay, great. Now what about behavior? Behavior, what is behavior? Behavior means function or methods or subroutine, whatever you call, routine. So whatever, like many people call subroutine, methods, function. So these are the things which are, you know which are called as objects. So object is a real time entity which has its own behavior and attribute. Now let's come to class. Now what is class? So class, we can say class is an container, is an container. So class is an container. Okay. So like in general life it is class means container, but what about in programming life? So in programming life it is class is an blueprint, is an blueprint which has variables plus methods, and a class should have a similar kind of objects. So this is what is class, guys. This is what is class. Pardon for my spellings, it can be, but in that fluency it doesn't get that much correct. But yeah, so did we understand what is an object and what is an class? So let's create one more class in order to understand it correctly. So again, we'll click on core Java, we'll go to class, and then say we'll learn like what, like let's take a student as our class name, student, and I click on finish. Okay. Now what did we learn? That a class is a blueprint, right, which has a variables plus methods in it. Now a class has been created and it's a blueprint for the variables and methods. Now let's start, now what is variables? As we read, variables is nothing but a attribute. See here we have written somewhere variables is nothing but attribute. So we'll see like what attribute a student can have. So a student like int roll number, I can say student roll number. Can I say like string is student name? Yes, I can say that. Then can I say like like there will be many entity like is like class can have roll number, student, and like what section, right? Low int, no, char section. So you can define many, guys, whichever you want, but yeah, for now I will define just three because I need to just focus on these topics because it can take you somewhere else. So let's focus right now. So what is this? It's an attribute. Now what all behavior these students can do. So what students can do? Students can so understand this. This is what is at attribute. This is attribute, guys. Now we'll understand another thing that is called as uh, uh, behavior, right? So even I forgot behavior. Okay. Now what student can exactly do? So student can public void attend class. Agree or not? Yeah, so student can attend class. Now what exactly even more can do? Student can give exam, void give exams. Okay, so these are all the things are. So still we haven't created object, guys. Just focus, we haven't created object. These are the object, like it has two things we just read. So these are the two things. Now in order to create object, what we need to do? First, like we need to declare a main method. So I'll just create a main method. So main method is there. Now what is the how do you create an object? So in order to create an object, you should know first the syntax of the object. Now let's learn the syntax of the object. Wait, yeah, something I did. Okay, so yeah, syntax of the object. So what is the object syntax? First we write class name, then we write reference variable name. Okay, and then equals to, we write new keyword, and then we write constructor call, and then we give like this. So this is the syntax, guys. Okay, syntax of creating an object. Just comment it out because it's not an piece of code. Now, so as you said, class name. So we'll take class name. What is my class name? It's an student. Let's take a class name as a student. Then reference variable. You can give any name as per your wish. I'll give Pepin. Equals to, new is the keyword. Now a constructor will read after some time. For now, just understand class name like this. Then. So guys, you can see our object has been created. Okay. So now object, if you want to if you want to call your variables or if you want to call your methods, you need to have the object. Okay. So let's call out your object from here. So I'll try to call out one object, and then I'll write here, you know, first you assign the object to the variables to the some value. So I'll assign the variable, like I'll call pin dot roll number. So I'll set the roll number of this guy, so roll number I'll set, for five, yeah. And then I'll set the student name also. Student name equals to Bipin, not Bipin, let's take as Ram. So yeah, now if I want to print the student name, I can just simply call Bipin dot st name. And if you want to print the roll number of this student, I will just call Bipin. So this is the print statement, guys. Even this also will read, but not now, because since we are just focusing on object and class, so I would request you to just focus on object and class. Okay, so now let's run this. Right click, run as a Java application, and look, we got the output here, 5 and Ram. So we had assigned 5 and Ram to this. So these all the things are object and classes. Now guys, even more clarity. So let's suppose I want to create an object of teacher, class of teacher. Can I create class of teacher here? I mean, you can create class inside class, but does it look good that this file is having student information also, teacher information also, peon information also, and many others. So that is why we remember this definition, that a class should have a similar kind of object. So my class student will have similar kind of object. What is similar kind of object? Student kind of only object, that is student roll number, student name, and student section, and student ID card, student anything, whichever attributes are there. So same kind of, similar kind of object. So this is all about classes and object, guys. And if you understand, if you not understand, what is your reaction on this, please do let me know. If I am not doing good, I'll try to do it good. But yeah, I mean, that's all I can say, guys. So thank you for attending. Thank you.